Check. Good morning. Looks like we are live. Good morning. Today's date is Monday, July 13th, 2020. The only Monday, July 13th of 2020 you're ever going to have. Good morning, buying. Let's see here. So right now I'm looking at Workhorse. They put out some news. Benzinga. Or let's see. Workhorse Series all electric delivery trucks awarded executive order from California Air Resource Board. Nice little press release right there. Shot the stock up. I was talking about this one on Friday about buying it in the low 14s because it has quite a bit of support. In the 14s, you can see it. There's a bottom here. I think in the there's a bottom there in low 14s. There's one here. So I was thinking of dip buying it. I was hoping for a panic on Friday, dip buying it down in the 14s, but it didn't panic. I should have bought into this panic near end of the day, but I thought there was going to be more downside. But they put out the press release. They pumped it up a little bit. So we will see what happens with Workhorse. It looks like we're on the backside of the move, but you never know. This thing may come back and keep squeezing. Who knows? If the electric vehicle stays hot. You're in WKHS from Thursday buying. At what price? So you're long from Thursday? Let's see here. Also, WIMI. God, I missed out on so much opportunity on this one. I traded this one late in the day on Friday. I caught a nice move on it. I made pretty good money on it, but compared to the move, I messed up the trade pretty bad. So I was buying at 8.18. About 1,000 shares at 8.18. It squeezed up. 8.69. I held. Then it squeezed up some more, up to 9. So I was selling near the pre-market highs here. Half of it at 9. And then it popped up. And then it chopped around. And I'm just sitting through all this. And then it popped up. And then it chopped around. And during this consolidation area, I was like, I got impatient with it. And I was like, okay, this thing's not going to keep. Because it was a breakout. It's a high day breakout. Over 9, and if you look at it from this standpoint right here, it squeezed up, and it's consolidating over the highs. I had been holding it for an hour or so, or 40 minutes or something like that, and it's bull flagging out, and I just got impatient with it, and I should have realized that it was more midday and that it's going to be hard for it to squeeze midday, but I was afraid this thing was going to pull back to my entry, so I just took out the rest. I made decent money, but then you can see that WIMI just goes to the fucking moon. And you'd think it'd be done right there. Look at that squeeze. And then you think it might pull back after hours. It gives you a little bit of a pullback and then a rip. And then a bull flag, rip. Flag, rip. All the way up to 23. So, what is there going to be opportunity this morning? I think there will be. Right now it's fading. I'm thinking that the red to green on this is, the green to red. The green to red is 22.32, so about 22.50. So if, say we get some hard panic down to 22.50, or what am I saying? 22.50, wrong stock. That's ALT. we get some hard panic down to 1465, 1450, right in there. I might be a buyer right there, risking green to red, or green to red-ish. You don't want to be completely, because it could dip just below. It could go red on the day and then bounce. So I might try to dip by this into some panic at 14. And if it doesn't bounce pretty quick, I would get out fast. Because if it goes red and then stays red, I don't want to be there for an all-day fader. Long. So that's my idea with WIMI. I already got coffee, Mel. But thanks anyways. Here, take this. Thank you. Anyways, next up, ALT. I caught a little this short. I should have held it. But of course, story of my life. Shoulda held it. This morning, I was trying to short this on Friday. I didn't lose on it, but I didn't really make anything on it because it was just chopped around a bunch on Friday. It was a third green day. I had a real good trade on it the day before when it went red to green, and then I had the idea of going red to green over 20 on Friday, and it did the exact same thing it did on Thursday. I told myself it goes green, I'm a buyer, and it went green. And by the time it squeezed up too fast, and I didn't want to chase it way up here. Maybe I did chase it, but I got out fast. I can't remember exactly on the long side. I did chase it a little bit, but when it was bull flagging out, I think I sold pretty fast for minimal gains. And then it went sideways over VWAP, and then it kind of squeezed up. And I started shorting into this secondary spike right here. I started shorting, and then it squeezed me a little bit, and I added to my position into this squeeze, and then it faded, and I covered some, and then it just went sideways all day long. And then when it was holding VWAP, as it's holding VWAP here, as it's holding VWAP, I got nervous, and I just covered. And thank God. I mean, if a stock, if it spikes up and it holds VWAP like this all day long, I'm not holding that overnight. I'm not holding it overnight on the short side. And this is exactly why. They put out some news this morning. I got some news this morning. Some COVID news. Candidates. ALT WIMI says COVID-19 vaccine candidate stimulates mucosal immunity. Shares rise. It's fluffy as fuck. Okay. Invax is the one that got the $1.6 billion from the U.S. government to find a vaccine. All right. My money's on them for finding the vaccine. Well, theoretically speaking, it's on them because it's a $100 stock now, and I'm not buying it at $100, but you know where I'm going with that. So let's see here. So yeah, this morning it squeezed up. I caught a piece short. I was shorting in the 32.50s and 32 and 31, and then I just covered it into this dip right here. And yeah, like I should have held some of it, could have got some more out of it, but that's okay. We'll watch it for maybe right at the open. I'll try to maybe short into this pre-market resistance right up here in the 30s. I actually already have orders in. I have orders in at 30, 31, and 32. Well, that's roughly. I am just under. So 29.89, 30.98, and 31.78. Those are the exact entries that I have in right now. So we'll see what happens with that. So Workhorse, WIMI, ALT, my main watches from last week. PSV just died. That was a good runner on Friday. Now let's talk about. Looks like Matt nailed E-Core. Fantastic, Matt. Let's look at that one. Holy shit. E-Core at 245. Damn. Nice, dude. So it looks like he I'm guessing, looks like this gapped up after hours. Let's look at their news. E-Core FDA emergency use decision. FDA when's FDA emergency use okay to treat dyspnea COVID. Okay. FDA approval. That's always a good thing. But don't get too married to the news. I've seen FDA approval news get absolutely destroyed. They'll spike up on FDA news and then fucking die afterwards. It's up 267% right now, E-Core is. So I don't know if you're still holding that. Okay, I'm assuming it squeezed up this morning, and then looks like he bought the pullback right here. I'm sure he bought the pullback at 245, and then we got a nice squeeze. So he almost made $1 a share. I don't know if you sold yet. Did you sell? Good entry. Nice entry. If I would have been paying attention to that one, I would have bought it too, and you bought it at the same time. I like buying that. I hope you sold some. I mean, it's going to be tough at the market open when this thing, since the stock is already up 270% pre-market. It's going to be tough for this thing to spike and keep going. I'm not saying it can't, but I'm just saying the odds are is that if it does have a morning spike, that it's probably gonna fail and pull back. It's gonna have to pull back, consolidate, hold its gains. It's gonna have to spike, hold its gains, and then go higher, or it's gonna spike, fail, pull back, put in a base, and then ramp up like WIMI did on Friday. But I would say that odds are most likely this thing is going to pull back and dump at the open. People are going to be taking the profits. We look at the daily. Look at the daily real quick. So it had a recent spike that failed, but now it's up over that. So that might act as support in the 240s. But you got resistance before that up in the 5s. E-Core's got a float of 29 million. So, sold already at 325. Excellent sale. Excellent sale. He sold. That's a great sell. I like that sell a lot. 325. He damn near top ticked it. Fantastic. Good trade, Matt. Oh, let's see. EQ is also up a ton. EQ. What is EQ doing? Fading. Fading. So that one doesn't interest me too much. Solo's chopping around. Let's see what else is going. Plug, EQ, graph. You know, something weird is going on with E-Trade because I remember, I don't know if you guys remember this on the live stream. Remember I said that I had a long position and a short position on GRAF that I did not execute, and I was like, why am I long and short? I never even placed an order. And then I chalked it up to maybe I had orders in and they got filled or something. I don't know. And so anyways, I just sold them. Right now, I woke up this morning. When I closed my computer on Friday afternoon, I had no positions. I was sitting. I was 100% in cash over the weekend. No positions open. I wake up this morning. I turn on my E-Trade Pro, and I'm 300 shares long and 300 shares short with the cost basis of 0. So after the live stream, I gotta call E-Trade and be like, "What the hell's going on with you people?" I don't know what's. I don't know. That's weird. Secondary offering. They already did one offering. Jamie, good luck trading today, people. So congratulations to Jamie. Jamie is getting close to being out of the PDT. He hit me up the other day and told me that texted me and told me his count's over 20,000. So we should get you on the live stream, Jamie. Get you on the live stream, and we talk a little bit about your journey and how long it's taken you to get to 20,000. What you started with. It'd be fun to hear your journey and how things have gone for you. So if you're interested in that, message me. Yeah, Henry will only be here on Fridays. He must be already at work. I texted him this morning. I was like, dude, what's up, bro? You trading? What? Oh, are you working? And he says, yep, he's at work right now. Henry's a working man again. Aren't we all? Okay, so we're getting a little bounce on ALT. So ALT is my number one watch right now. ALT and WKHS. In fact, I kind of feel like shorting this pop right here. Just a starter. Oops. I tried to get it at... See if we can't get a little piece short. And I missed it. That sucks. Look at that. Right whenever I said it, it pulls back. I was like, you know what? I'll short this pop at $28 and it immediately just gets smacked down. But we'll throw in an order. Might get filled. Never know. Right at the open. Could spike. Probably will get filled, actually. Just dabble. Nothing huge. I've already locked in some gains this morning on ALT. So I don't want to go nuts. I could actually just not trade the rest of the day and be done. No, Henry. Yeah, Henry. Henry is he couldn't take the solitude of day trading because all he was doing for a living was day trading nonstop, and he just didn't have anything else going on, man. He was watching his computer, all day long. Imagine being up pre-market. You're up first thing in the morning because he loves trading like the first hour of pre-market. That's like his niche. But then he'd watch the market all day long, and then he likes the after hours too, so he'd watch that too. And then he didn't have a girlfriend, and he's got no kids, and he didn't have another job, so it's just like it was just too much. He needed some kind of other social outlet, you could say. So yeah, he finally decided, he's just going to get a job he wanted some health insurance, so to get some health insurance and just to kind of have something else going on in his life. Oh shit, market open. Didn't even realize it. So yeah, Henry, but he's still going to be, his schedule's going to vary. He'll still be hopping. He'll be back on the live streams on Fridays. Not every single Friday, but I think every other Friday he'll be able to go. And ALT looks like it might be fading. Maybe. Well, or it's holding. One of the two. WKHS looking like it wants to squeeze. Doesn't surprise me. Looks like it's going to squeeze. And I'm going to cancel this ALT short. Maybe I shouldn't. Okay, I put a short order in, and I got executed. I got a short order in on ALT. Got to execute at 27.50. Let's see if this dumps. If it doesn't dump pretty fast and it holds up, that means that it's gonna probably squeeze. So we'll see if this dumps right now. There it goes, dumping a little bit. So got some short ALT at 27.50. Workhorse dumping. Okay, I also took a little bit short on Workhorse and that little pop up at 17.58. I should cover some right now. All right, covered some Workhorse, and we're getting some more panic on ALT, so I'm going to cover some there. Missed it. Cover. Cover. All right, covered half my ALT. Oh, covered half of it. And Workhorse looks like it's trying to find some support. Maybe I should just cover the rest of this now. Should have just took it all off. And now it's starting to bounce. Yeah, we'll hold it. See what happens. Maybe it fades more. Neo squeezing. I forgot to mention Neo. Yeah, Neo squeezing up to 15.70. WIMI. Never got the panic I was looking for on WIMI. WIMI just automatically went up to... Looks like WIMI's halted. WIMI is halted. Okay, E-Core. Let's see what E-Core did. E-Core dumped from down to 3. So E-Core hasn't given it up like I thought it was going to. I mean, it gave it up a little bit, but it's trying to hold, which makes me interested in it on the long side. Thinking of adding to my WKHS short into this little pop right here. Yeah, I will. All right, I added to WKHS and this little pop. And ALT, more downside. Sweet. See how well this holds up. Okay, Neo, man, it's trying to go, but it can't. Maybe it can, I don't know. It's looking like it's having a tough time. Alice, you out there? I wonder if she's out there. EQ. EQ. See what EQ's doing. EQ fading. Kind of thought EQ was going to fade. And, alright, so I'm going to put a stop loss in at 1750 on Workhorse. As long as I'm going to go to 1750, I'll stay in it. Stop on quote and cover. Wow, nice fade on ALT. This short's working out well. So now, okay, I'm gonna look to add into my ALT short near high a day. So I got all these orders in. So I'm going to throw one in at 27. WIMI is open. WIMI is squeezing. I can't chase it. Okay, putting an order at 20. On ALT, got an order at 26.92 for to add to my short. Yeah, WIMI, man. That thing's a beast, dude. God, I screwed up with that one. You know, I mean, normally I like try to hold. A lot of times if I'm long, I'll try to hold a few of my shares just to see how high it can go. And you're probably like, well, why didn't you do that with WIMI? Well, it's because I just didn't believe it was going to keep going. I got to stop being such a non-believer. Yeah, man, can't underestimate these longs. These things squeeze and squeeze. Yeah, golly. If I would have imagine if I would have held. I've been thinking about this. Imagine I had 1,000 shares at $8.18. Imagine if I would have held all 1,000 shares. Just say I took a sleeping pill and passed out, and then woke up today. Passed out. Market was closed. Went about my weekend. Woke up today, and it's at 25,000 shares from $8. Jesus Christ. That's 10. Oh my God. 15. $17,000 I would have made in one trading day. Not even one trading day. Not even one full trading day. You know? If that's not inspiration, for like how much opportunity there is in the market, then I don't know what is. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is why you need Henry. No shit, huh? You know what? That son of a bitch is stubborn when it comes to selling his longs. He's like, I'm not selling. This thing's going higher and higher and higher. And a lot of times he's right, man. We spent too much time watching Waifu instead of WIMI. Yeah, I had WIMI on a side chart, and when that thing started, let me get the 5-minute chart up real quick. I mean, I've seen this set up a ton of times. I've traded a ton of times. The stock gaps up, 100%. It squeezes back, puts in the lower highs, and a lot of times they just keep fading. But then once it broke over this pivot point, that's when I got super interested. When it was coming up and it was squeezing up, well, it was pretty speculative because I bought it into, it was, it had this resistance here at 815, these two pivot points right here at 850. But I anticipated that it was going to get out because we were moving into later of the day. And I liked how it was stair-stepping, putting in these higher lows, And so I was like, all right, this thing's putting in higher lows. We're over VWAP now. It consolidated over VWAP, for like an hour. And then it dipped below just a little bit, and then it just came right back. So I was like, this thing is going to go. It's going to at least test 9. Maybe 950 is what I was thinking. So I hopped in, And it went. I just didn't have the patience to stay with it. I just didn't believe that it was going to keep going. All right, we're starting to get a little bit of a bounce on ALT. Neo over 16. Glad I didn't. I almost shorted Neo just a few minutes ago. It was always on my mind. Yeah, I almost shorted. But you know what? I'm gonna tell you what. when it comes to NEO, do not use the 1 minute chart because the float is so big and it moves so slow, and there's so many fucking just yeah. So see how it pulled back, had this yank, and then it started to come back. I almost shorted into that pop right there. But I was like, you know what? Like, you can't really judge your entries very well on the 1 minute chart on NEO. It's tough because you'll think it's the 5 minute chart just shows you a much better picture with this thing because it's choppy. It moves around so much in those 1 minutes that you might think it's switching directions, and it's not. Yeah, breaking out over 16 now. Workhorse. I never got the ad on Workhorse. Workhorse looks like it's rolling over. Let's see if I can add a little bit more here. Looks like it's rolling over. We'll still risk 1750. All right, I added a little baby ad, not much. WIMI finally pulling back. Looks like it halted on the way down. When it comes to WIMI right now, I don't know what to do with it. I don't know what to do with WIMI right now. It's up so high, I don't want to buy it. There's no shares to short. I mean, if I was going to do anything with it, I would have shorted this 25 into this little area right up here, but I don't know what to do with WIMI. NEO going higher. Put my stop loss in on my WKHS. Update it to 50 and so right now I've got some short. I got a 1708 average on my WKHS short. I'm gonna risk 750. Oh my gosh, is that right? I shouldn't have that many shares. Let's see here. Showing that I have a lot of shares on WKHS, and I do not want that many shares. So you got to check. Sometimes E-Trade Pro is a little weird. Let's see here. WKHS. What? No way. I don't want that many shares. How do I have so many? That would be horrible if it came back. All right. I got to get rid of some of these. And it's dipping a little bit, WKHS, for me. Yeah, we're gonna cover some of that. Alright. Actually, I should probably cover more. Yeah, I meant to have like 300 shares short on WKHS, and I had 1,000. I'm like, how did I get 1,000? I must have fat fingered it. I added weight. I guess when I was adding into this rolling over right here, I must have added way more shares than I meant to. Okay, we're getting a little bit of a bounce on ALT. So I just got an execution there at 26.90 on ALT. All right, and now with my WKHS short, I'm down to 300 shares. I'm just gonna risk well, thinking about maybe just risking VWAP, but it's probably going to pop up over VWAP, you know. I should risk 1750. But it's continuing down now, so we'll just watch it. All right, so ALT. Man, maybe I should take some more short there. Let's try to get some more executed. Got some more at 26.90. And maybe I should get some more. All right. Okay, I got some more. Workhorse rolling over. mRNA. What'd you get mRNA at? I haven't looked at that one in a while. That one's so high priced. I think as far as I think maybe $30 is probably like the top of my range for what I like to get in. WIMI still halted. E-Core is holding up, man. Look at that. E-Core put in a bottom at 280. Okay, E-Core is getting very, very interesting. E-Core might come back. Get rid of Weifu, put up E-Core. E-Core. Look at that. E-Core is about to test high day. I'm not going to chase it up here at high day. Let's look at the float on E-Core again. 29 million? 29 million? God, it's up 263%. I can't chase that. He's in from 54 on mRNA. Let's see that. mRNA. Holy shit. Wow, nice, man. It's about to break out on the daily, too. It's about to get over that, well, not break out, but it's about to get over that pivot point, which is, you know, it gets over, 67, then, yeah, you can get a push up to 80. So, nice entry there. E-Core still holding around VWAP. Yeah, E-Core's looking strong right now. We'll see if it gets over high day. It's trying. I'm a non-believer though. If I look at this right now, I just feel like it's not going to get through the pre-market highs. I don't think it's going to get over the 350s. If Henry was here, he would say it is going to get over 350s. But I say it once, say it 1,000 times. If you think it can't go higher, then it probably does. Right? If you think it can't go higher, it probably does. Meanwhile, WKHS, their fluffy news. Yeah. Well, so WKHS putting out the press release on their news. But I'm kind of short biased on this chart right now. Not only short biased on this chart, but it had that big dump on Friday, and the reason why I had that big dump is because who was it? Forgot who it was. Basically, a short biased. What was the name of it? They put out an expose on WKHS, and it reached a lot of people, and so the stock sold off pretty hard. In fact, I feel like it's going to go lower here. Yeah, I got 300 shares. I'm not going to add. I almost added right here because I feel like it's about to go lower, but I'm not going to add. I'll just hang out with what I got. ALT. So now with ALT, I'm just going to risk 27. Or probably like 27, 25. Just over the high of this tick right here. I don't want to risk a lot of cents on it. I mean, because I've already got a nice, every trade's worked out today so far. So, I mean, I can just take my profits and be done for the day. Call E-Trade and be like, why do I have a position on graph, long and short, with the zero cost basis? Doesn't make any sense. What is WIMI? What are you doing? Not WIMI. E-Core. Oh! Smack down. What a slap. That's what I'm saying, man. When they're up 260%, golly. What a slap down. Jesus. TEDU, small dip. Look at TEDU. That one hasn't been on my radar. Small dip. Some panic. Yeah, so, oh yeah, they had a big day on Friday and now it's just selling off. I suppose you can make a, I mean, you could dip buy it, but I'm not going to mess with it. Let's see here. ALT. ALT looks like consolidating. I need to get my stop loss in on ALT before it comes back on me and makes me sad. Alright, got my stop loss in on ALT at 27.16. See if I got a stop loss. I got, and with Workhorse, I'm just going to put a stop loss in now, just above. I'm going to put a stop loss in the 16, probably in the 1670s, so just above this. So as long as it fades and keeps fading, stays heavy. All right, looks like ALT's rolling over a little bit. Alice says VXRT pushing. That one's waking up. Let's check it out. VXRT. Ooh, wow. Holy shit, it's up to 9. Ooh, I didn't see that it gapped up this morning. I'd kind of taken this one off my radar. Man, look at that. The daily chart. This thing is holding up. Wow. Well, I'm not going to chase it, but I'm definitely going to keep it on watch. I'm not going to short it either. Okay, the old Brian would short it. Would be like, short any morning spike. There's no way it can go up. Well, I'm not doing that because of the daily. The daily, if I look at the daily chart says that this thing is holding its gains. It's putting in higher lows. It's breaking out over this pivot point over 9. And it means it's got room to go to 10. And maybe even higher. They put out news. 832, Benzinga's top upgrades. Downgrades for July. So did they get upgraded or downgraded? Let's find out. Is this VXRT is Vaxart? Yeah, I'm sure it is. Vaxart with a buy rating of $22 price target. $22 price target on VXRT. That's what the analyst said. Okay, keep dreaming, motherfucker. $22 price target. Wow. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to go to 22. I hope it goes. I hope it gets I hope it goes 20. You know what? 22 is not out of the question. Look at it. It hit a high of 14. So why can't it go to 22? That's what all the lungs are saying. Hell, to me, if you put a gun to my head right now and you said, which way is, or you got to pick right now, long or short, VXRT. As much as I hate buying into strength like this, buying at the top, because I always feel like when I'm buying, if I buy it right here, I just feel like I'm buying at the absolute top. But if you put a gun in my head, I'd probably say it goes higher based on the daily. I'd probably say I got to go long. But I'm not going to go long. And I don't think it's going to go to 22. But I'm wrong all the freaking time, so here I can check my stats on Profitly. Let's see what because I load all my trades up on Profitly, and it'll tell you what your statistics are and what you are in as far your percentage as far as how right you are percentage wise. Okay, WIMI bouncing off 20. Workhorse fading more. Let me put in my stop loss on Workhorse. I'm gonna put the stop loss on my Workhorse short at 16.75. Probably too tight of a stop loss, but I don't want to give back any profits, and I want to actually take some profits, more profits. Quote, cover, there we go. Let's see here. Let's look at my statistics. Win, loss. So on Profitly, I've loaded up all my trades, and damn, I have 2,724 trades that I've traded since I started trading. I've got 2,700 trades under the belt. I am a slow damn learner to have that many freaking trades. My winning percentage, I'm right 54.92%. So I ran it up 55% of the time I'm right. My average gain is $240. My average percentage gain is 5.58%. So yeah, I can be wrong. I'm wrong half the freaking time. But as long as you let those winners run a little bit more than your losers, then you will book wins. You will end up in the green over time. Look at that fade on Workhorse. Nice fade. Alice, did you grab some Workhorse short with me? Yes or no? Not that I'm saying you guys should follow my trades, because you should not follow my trades, because everyone's account size is different, and your mentality is different, and what you're comfortable with is different, and the setups are different. I just know that Alice is a short selling junkie. Okay, she loves to short sell. She's like me. She never thinks it's gonna keep going up. Right, Alice? Get your Skype fixed, Alice, so we can get you up on the live stream with us. Jamie, get your Skype going, man. Have you guys on. Look at that fade. Okay, I'm going to have to cover some WKHS. I can always add back. Cover just a little bit. And cover. There we go. Covered some. And ALT fading nicely. ALT starting to break down some more. I might have to cover some of this too. All right, covered some there. I don't know if this is on ALT. I don't know if this is a high or low. That's why I'm covering. So So I might as well just book some profits in right now. Because look at this. Look at this. It's holding that 25.50, right? Holding the 25.50. So I'm going to cover some right there. And we'll hold the rest. And look at that cover on Workhorse. Boom. Hell, I should have... A real badass trader. Somebody that's really in tune. And fucking all over it. Because my intuition when this is fading like this is like, man, cover some before it bounces. So if I was really super badass, I would have covered, then bought some too. I could have bought it down here in like say the 1580s and then be selling right now. And still be boxed in and still have some of my short. Looks like Tim Sykes sent a message. See what he said. CYDY down 30%. It's an OTC. It's the one, the CYDY is the trade that I guess Tim Grattani 2 weeks ago, I think, made like $240,000 on it. Did you watch that interview with him over the weekend, Matt Alvarado? Did you neglect your family and focus on trading a little bit over the weekend? Oh, look at that. Alice caught a piece of that WKHS. Nice. At 17.35. Good job. Good job, Pumpkin. IAWBP says, what does IAWBP stand for? Hey, it looks like IAWBP only talks in acronyms. See, IAWBP says SMDH. Shake my head. You did? Yeah, that guy Tim Grattani's a... As Alice says, gosh, he's so nice. He's so good looking. And he makes so much money. That's... Okay. That's almost verbatim how she said it. You're right, man. He is a super nice guy. Yeah, I traded with him for a whole day in Florida a couple years ago. I traded with him and Dux and Sykes and then a few other traders. Maybe like 15 of us in a room. And, yeah, Grattani's... and Huddy, too. Huddy was there. And Grattani's super, super, super nice guy. To add to my short on this bounce workhorse, I think so. Add to the winner, right? That's what all the pros say. Add to the winner. There you go. I just added. Now I'm going to risk 17. Right here. Well, I should risk 1750, but I just added to my winner. Did you cover some, Alice? Into that flush down to under 16. Did you cover some? I hope you did. I hope you covered some. You got to pay yourself. She is so right. IAWBP. What does that stand for? I'm curious. I used to trade VXUT when it was under $1. Wow. Yeah, you know what? Invax, I was trading Invax when it was like $5, $6, $10, and now it's 100. And VXRT going higher. Okay. VXRT's making the watch list. Back on. I pretty much counted it out. Look at that. I should have took my own advice. Remember I said I don't like buying into strength? And if you put a gun in my head, if I had to pick a direction, which way it's going to go, I should have just, fuck it, bought it. Now look at it. It's going higher. I mean, it's all because of that daily, man. That daily says long all day on it. ALT. So I covered some because I thought this might be a higher low. I was wrong. I thought it might put in a higher low and start to bounce. And now it's testing low a day. Man, WIMI. WIMI up to 24.85 now. Alice, you're out. Nice. Good job. Take those profits. VXRT. New high a day. I'm watching it. Yep. I can't buy it though. All I can think is how much I want to short it. That's all I can think. Even though earlier if I said put a gun to my head and I said it's a long, my nature, you know you're gravitated towards certain things in life. Just my natural gravitation when I see this spike is short. But then I look at this daily. Look at this daily. Spike, pulls back, puts in a low, 6. I was buying this. Dip. I bought the dip after it had a 2-day sell-off. I was buying it in the 6s and then selling it the next day in the 8s. Or at 8. 758, somewhere in there. And then, yeah. And then now it puts in a higher low at 768. And now it's over this pivot point. It's over 9 now. And, man, if I look at this daily, it just says screams long. But then I look at the intraday. That's where you can get tricked out. The intraday, I think, okay, short this morning spike. This thing ain't going to go higher. But that's my emotional, natural tendency is short. You know what I mean? It's going to pull back. It's going to go down. This company sucks. But my logical side kicks in after getting squeezed for so many trades. It says, sir? Knock, knock. Hello, McFly. Hello? Look at the daily. Look at the daily. The daily says long. You might not want to short this. Do you like pain? You want some more pain? The market will give it to you. Okay? Don't think you're too badass, because once you think you're too badass, the market will make you into its bitch. It's done it to me several times. More times than I want to admit. That's for damn sure. WIMI, I got some shares from 2150. Buying. He's all over it. Is buying a he or a she? Are you a he or a she? I'm thinking 2150. Look at that. And you're stuck in a halt on WIMI. Good work. Look at that. You know what? Gets over 26 bucks. As Henry would say, who knows? Who knows? I am a certified bitch. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm glad we got some ladies in the chat. Fantastic. You're not the only lady. We got a few ladies. I think we got 2. Maybe 3. We got 3 ladies. Oh my gosh. God, and some of the stuff I've said, some of the stuff I've said on this live stream, I thought it was like, I would see mostly guys in the chat, and I'm talking to Henry, and he's a guy, and it's like we were having kind of guy talk, you know. Biden says I'm ready to get out. Well, we'll see. Let's see what happens after this. After WIMI opens. I mean, you're in at 21.50. I mean, God bless you. I mean, you already made $4 a share, so yeah, take a piece off, pay yourself a little bit. But I think WIMI has potential to get over high day. I think WIMI has potential to get over 26, and if it gets over 26, I mean, look at the pre-market highs hit 38. You know, 38, and that and not really. It's that not the pre-market highs. So look at this where it hit 38. That's that time, that 3-hour time span, that mysterious 3-hour time span that none of us can trade. I don't know who the hell's trading that squeezed it up to 38. But there's that mysterious time frame that none of us can trade. So this has room to go if it gets over 26. Look at that. You're over 26 now. It's open. Look at that. Keep going. It's over 26. Maybe just put in a stop loss under 25. You know, and if it pulls back and takes you out at like 24.75, it takes you out. And then as it squeezes up, just move the stop loss up under the previous candle. That's what me and Henry do sometimes. He does it more than me. He just moves the stop loss up. He just puts it under the previous candle and moves it up. He usually gives himself a lot of wiggle room too, so the stock can whip around. Oh, and there's the slap down. Did you take some off? Did you sell some? Damn. I kind of want to buy it though. I want to buy it on this dip right here. It's a bad idea. Maybe I should just dabble just a little bit. Buy. It didn't look like I'm going to get executed. I put an order at 23.47. All right, I got some. I got some at 23.57. I got some at 23.57. Maybe that was a bad idea. See what happens. I just thought it might this little pop right here, this pivot point at 23.70 might act as support. That's why I bought it. I probably should have been more patient and waited till it gets lower to VWAP down at 22.90. I'll sell 1/4 into this little push. Okay, I sold 1/4 of it. So made almost $1 a share right there in like 30 seconds. See if it can keep going. Let's go to 25. Look at that. Man, this thing's volatile. I'm going to sell a little bit more. All right, cool. Now, I'm just going to put my stop loss in just under the candle that it's currently on right now. So, basically, I'm going to put my stop loss in at my entry. $23.48. I'm going to put stop loss in, stop on quote, and sell. So it might take me out right here, but I already locked some in, so I'm not going to lose on the trade. ALT is looking like it's trying to find some support. I need to put the stop loss in on that one. 27. I'm going to put the stop loss in just over 27 on ALT. 27.15. Cover. And Workhorse is bouncing up to VWAP. I think I might. How many shares do I got? I got 300 there. And it took me out. But I might hop back in if it comes down to VWAP. Right there. See that sell down to 22.55 at VWAP. I'm going to buy it at VWAP. Buy. Oh, I missed it. I'm going to have to buy it 23. Damn it. This thing moves too quick. Alright, I got an order at 23.09. See if I get executed. Should I chase it? Should I come up here to 23.50? Or should I wait? I think it's gonna. Okay, I got it. I bought it back again at 23.44. Ugh. I should have just been more patient and waited. It's gonna. I think I would have got 23.09. Might add a little bit down there on WIMI. I'm gonna try to add at my original price. 23.09. Nope, didn't get it. The bid's firming up over 23. It's not selling off. And now she's bouncing. WIMI wants to gimme some monies. Some monies. Look at that, Alice. You didn't know you thought you were the only girl in the chat, huh? Dude, I got straight up slapped this morning chasing too much. What were you chasing? Hey, you know what, Brian? If you already booked a win on it, you already made money on it, don't give it back. You know? I mean, you made like $4 a share earlier on it. Don't be, you know, if you're scared to get in on it, you should be. Oh, I just got my ad. All right, I'm going to risk $22.50. Yeah, don't give it back. Don't be like me. Okay. Okay, I sold a little bit. They're at 23.50. Just to reduce because I got a better, you know, I got my ad at 23.09, and if it goes below this 22.50, I want to reduce my risk a little bit. And I'm going to sell some more anywhere close to 24 just to reduce my risk. Come on. Give us a little bounce. Are you going to bounce? There we go. Sell. Got some out. WIMI. Alright, cool. So I got 200 shares. Not a huge position. I'm going to risk $22.50. I already sold 100 shares. And now we'll see if WIMI can come back and get over 26. It looks like it, if you look at a more of a bigger picture on the 5-minute chart. God, why didn't I just hold a little bit? Hold 250 shares. Hold 100 shares from $8. My God. So yeah, look at this. Look at this trend is still intact. Look at this trend. Look at that 5-minute chart. Higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low. Look at that. This thing could go higher. In fact, now I'm going to risk. I'll risk 23. It's holding 23. I'll risk 23. Put my stop loss in just in case they do like an offering. Something sketchy. Look at that. There we go. Testing 25. Come on. Let's go, WIMI. We all do, Matt. Matt says great advice. If you make money, don't give it back. I know keeping it's not as fun as giving it. Like sitting there and having profits for the day and keeping them all day is and just sitting on your hands and doing nothing is not nearly as fun as giving it back. But after you realize the loss, after you've given it back, it's more painful. It's like, damn it. Come on. Maybe I should sell some near high day. Okay, I'm going to sell a little bit up here. Sell. All right. Now, let's look at the 1 minute chart. So this thing's pretty whippy, right? This thing whips around. So I'm going to use the 5 minute chart to determine where I'm going to put my stop loss in. So this current candle on the 5 minute chart that we're on, I'm going to set my stop loss just below that. So I'm going to set my stop loss at 23.24. So as long as it stays over 23.24, stays above this candle, and we keep putting in the higher lows, then I'm going to stay in the trade. $23.24. I mean, and my cost bias now is now 23.21, and we're breaking the fuck out. We're breaking out. Go, bitch. Go. Squeeze. All right, let's watch the 1 minute chart for a minute. Oh, look at that. Do you still have some of your shares? IAWBP? I gotta come up with like a word for that. IAWBP. IAWBP. Damn, I should have held it. What did you sell at? Got out at 25. No, that's not. Buying got out at 25. Why did I think that? Oh, buying was in at 21.50. Okay. I thought it was IAWBP for a second. Let's go, ladies. Tesla. Oh, I don't even want to look at Tesla. You know what I need to do is on Tesla, I need to learn how to execute an options trade, TSLA, because Tesla, wow, Tesla over 1,700. Man, my business partner, when I see him today, I'm going to tell him, bro, in the low twos, I think it was like a year ago, year and a half, I was like, let's just put like $10,000 in our business account. I told Justin, Alice, I told him, it's like, dude, let's take like $10,000, $15,000 and stick it in Tesla and just hold it. I'm a believer in the electric car company. I'm buying a Tesla. When I feel like I've fully made it in trading, I'm going to fucking fly to San Francisco and I'm going to take a tour of the Tesla factory. I got sold on Tesla when I read Elon Musk's book. I read his book a couple years ago, and ever since then, I've been a Tesla nut hugger. But yeah, I'm gonna fly to San Francisco. I'm gonna take a tour, and then I'm gonna hand them my card and be like, I'm gonna pay for it 100% in cash. There you go. Just take it off the card, all 100,000. And then I'm gonna drive that thing through California. I'm gonna go hiking in Yosemite. I'm gonna go through the Grand Canyon, cruise through New Mexico, and see my family in Albuquerque, and then come back up to Iowa with my new Tesla. No more gas, bitch. You can drive through the whole country with a Tesla because they have charging stations throughout the whole entire country. If they have like an app on your phone, or you just look at it on a computer, and you'll see Tesla stations all over the country. So yeah, I told my business partner, let's buy this in the low. I think it was like maybe 250. I don't remember. It was between 200 and 300. And I was like, let's buy and hold it. It's the only time I've ever wanted to buy and hold a stock. I've never wanted to buy and hold a stock. Other than like my mutual funds, my IRAs. My mutual funds, their retirement, it's the only, but as far as like a single stock just by itself, I've been mentally trained to just sell, to take profits. And Tesla's the only one. And I wasn't more persistent about it. When he told me no, I was like, okay, whatever. Should have been more persistent. If I could have sold him on it. I know I could have. My business partner, if I really want it, I could have just been like, Justin, come on, dude. It's the electric car. This is the wave of the future. You know? You're always looking for the next big thing. The next big technology that's going to change the world. Well, fucking A, this is it. I'm getting all worked up over here. I'm getting emotional. Am I crazy to be in NKLA? Let's look at it. Because we're halted on WIMI. Okay, let me put my stop loss in a workhorse real quick. Because I don't want to get squeezed out. Put it in just over 17. Okay, got that. I got my stop loss in on ALT. All right, NKLA and Nikola. This, for those of you who don't know, Nikola is another electric vehicle play. What price are you in at? Because I mean, if you're in from this dip, if you dip bought it, then no. What price you in buying? Broke support. Now it's bouncing. We're open. We got to know what price you're in at. 50.83. We're open on WIMI. 50.83? No, you don't look crazy. You look like a genius right now. You're in at 50.83. 50.83. Wow. So let's see here. I'm assuming you bought. Looks like you're buying the consolidation from a few days ago. It spiked up, pulled back, and you bought. Looks like you bought it right over VWAP, and then it's been going ever since. Man, you're good at holding these. WIMI up to 28. I gotta sell some of this, man. I cannot. I gotta sell some up here. I gotta take some profits. Sell. Sold some at 28 something. Alright, so now, when I look at the daily chart on Nikola, so if you bought it Looks like you bought it like 3 days ago on the first. Yeah, I love that buy actually. You know, it sold off. It broke support. It sold off for 3 days, and then you bought the bounce. I love it. I love it. I love that setup. When they sell off for a few days, and then you just buy that bounce. All right, so now WIMI pulling back to the breakout area. So let's, now do I add? I think I do because I have a good average. Oh, where do I add at though? Okay, I'm gonna try to get an add at like 26.11. If I don't get it, I don't get it. If it goes and keeps going without me, so be it. Look at me trying to act like I don't have FOMO. But I'm already in, so I only have 100 shares now. So I got small size. I mean, that's why I wanted to add a little bit, but we'll see. I got the ad at 26. What's my ad at? $26.11 is what I put my ad in at. Damn, look at that. 28. I can't believe this. I got 100 shares and I'm up $600 on it. My God. Well, today's turned out to be a lot better day than I thought it was going to be. Dude, if I would have held all 1,000 shares, I'd be up 20 grand right now. From Friday. If I would have done like you buying and held like you. Why are you mad at yourself? Oh, because you sold too early. Hey, you booked the win. You're always going to sell early, though. Don't beat yourself. Dude, think about how mad I should be at. I was in it from $8, $8.18 from Friday. You know what I mean? So if you want to talk about trading it, fucking up a trade, I'm your poster child. I literally fuck up most every trade, so. As long as you're fucking it up in the green direction, then it's okay. Está bien, mijita. That means it's okay. That means it's okay, sweetheart and Meskin. Workhorse rolling over. I'm still short. It's rolling over. Should have added some more. I almost did add more, but I was like, nah, I got enough shares. Let's not get too excited. Man, 28. I want to take more off, but I just need to put in the stop loss. All right, I'm going to take off. Let's order. Maybe I should take some off up here. I can't help it. I gotta take some more off. Alright, I sold some more at 28. Alright, now I really am gonna just, I'm trying to figure out where I need to put my stop loss at. So I told myself I was gonna use the 5-minute chart. So let's put the 5-minute chart up. I don't want to put it just under 25. should though. I'm still going to add though at 26. I'm going to add at 26. If it pulls back to 26, I'm going to add, and then I'm going to set the stop loss. My average right now is 23.09, so that'll bring up my average to like 24.50. So I'll just put my stop loss in there. I mean, if it even pulls back to 26, I mean, I'm sure it will. Won't it? It can't keep going higher, can it? There's no way it can go higher. TNX. Is that a ticker or is that thanks? That was thanks. I typed in TNX. What a dumbass. Not you, me. $29. You gotta be shitting me. Can't believe this. This is amazing. Or how Alice would say it. Alice would say, it's amazing. That's how Alice says it. It's amazing. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, you got to protect that capital. Will, did you make it in the chat? Did you make it in? One of my poker buddies was asking me about trading. Say yes, Will. Type something if you're in there. Ask any questions if you want. Maybe it'll go up to 34. Well, yeah. Maybe. ALT consolidating, staying low. Let's see here, WIMI. I got my order to add on WIMI. I got my stop loss on ALT and Workhorse. So we'll just let those work. And other than that, I think I'm done. I'm done other than this WIMI trade. Okay, I think we're going to get a pullback here. Here it comes. Maybe I should put my ad a little bit higher. I'm going to put it at 26.50. 26.55. $27.40. How high are they going to take this thing? It's incredible. I hope they don't do an offering. God, I'm be sad if they do an offering. Should I just take some here at 27.50? I don't know. Oh gosh, I don't want to chase it up here. But it's consolidating over the breakout area. $26.50. I'm just going to leave it at $26.50. I can't chase it up here at 28. It just goes against my short selling nature. She says you should. Oh man, it is consolidating right up over here high a day. I just feel like it's going to pull back to like 25. I really feel like it's going to pull back to 25 or even 26. see what happens. Neo, in the meantime, pulled back and over VWAP, holding 1575. Let's look at VXRT. Don't want to take that one off the radar. Look at that, VXRT. I think it was at $9.40 when I was like, man. All right, I got executed on my WIMI. I got executed. So now my new average is 24.63 on WIMI. So that's where I'm going to put the stop loss in. 25. Put it in at 24. $74. Okay, I got my stop loss in on WIMI. Yeah, look at that. I'm glad I didn't short it. VXRT up to 1044. Now, thinking of VXRT, it's gone up quite a bit. Now, I think more like if you're wanting to swing trade VXRT, I'm still long biased. But intraday, I think it might be setting up for a short, just for like a scalp trade. You're not trying to, maybe we're only trying to capture like 30, 40 cents. Because it's pretty extended right now, and I feel like it's due for a pullback. Let it squeeze a little bit more. There are shares to short at E-Trade. I got some short at $10.47. So really my goal with this trade is probably just like $10. Not looking for any massive. I'm just looking to scalp a little pullback. Going a little bit higher. I'll hold through a little bit of pain, tiny bit of pain. I mean, if it goes up to 11, maybe I'll add. Let's see here. ALT looking heavy, hanging around $25. WIMI, my ad is looking absolutely perfect. Look at that. Pulled right back to 26 and then just bounced off of it. So now I think I'm going to move my stop loss up a little bit. Oops, not 1 day. 5-minute chart. So now I think I'm going to just put my stop loss in just under 26 now. See the previous candle? I'm going to put it under the low of the previous candle. So I'm going to move my stop loss up on WIMI. I'm going to move it up to 25.70. 75. Sell. And ALT testing low a day. Testing. 1, 2, 3. ALT says, man, I gotta take a shit. I gotta go bathroom. That was gross. Sorry, ladies. You know what? I was thinking about, if you think about, like I think most traders are men. I think it's awesome that some females are getting involved in trading, because I think females would have a much better sense of, because like guys, I remember a lot of times whenever I'm looking at a trade and I'm thinking about the trade and taking a trade, I'm thinking about what can I make. Oh, let me take some profits. Let me get back to my thought though here in just 1 second. VXRT. So there we go. There's the yank to 10. Let's take some off. 250. I'm going to take off half here. Come on, get me out quick. Cover. Okay, got out at 110. I should have been already ready for that. I don't know why I wasn't. All right. Now, so like, I know myself, a lot of times before I think about my risk, and there's been lots and lots of trades where I didn't even consider my risk before I entered the trade. I just got in because all I was thinking about was the reward and what I could make, and because I was thinking about my thesis and how far I think it can go, right? There's a lot of trades where I didn't even consider the risk until after I was already in the trade, which is not the best thing. And I would think that since women have a more protective nature, as far as like, it seems like they're more cautious. I should not protective, but more cautious. I think females would be more willing to be disciplined as far as cutting their losses than guys are. And I think that'd be an advantage to being a female trader. Yes or no? Says I'll never give up more than a few hundred, if that. I've been trying to never give up more than, maybe it's because I've been listening to Nate Mashad too much, but I'm not trying to give up more than like, a day. Well, I really don't want to give up more than a few $100, but max, all I want to give up is maybe a day or 2 days of profits. So for me, I don't like my max. I would say that maybe like 1,000, 2,000. Now on that means total on the day. Any given trade that I'm in, I usually don't risk more than a few $100. I try not to anyways, but sometimes all hell breaks loose and I get stubborn on trades and I end up losing more than that. Or a stock just rips so fast I can't get out quick enough and I lose more than that. So VXRT, we got the pullback. Now I'm just looking for a little bit more downside and I'll cover the rest. If VXRT pulls back to, let's go to the 1 minute chart. This trend is still intact, very much so. So I think VXRT goes up higher. It'd be nice to get a pullback to VWAP, but I don't think we're going to get that. I think it's just going to hold 10 and it's going to go. So if I think that, I should cover. All right, I'm out. I took the rest of it off. So I caught a little. That's exactly what the plan was. It was just to scalp that pullback. That's it. And if it goes down to VWAP and I miss out on some, oh well. Big deal. Made a couple $100 in like 5 minutes. So Workhorse coming back. See if it takes me out. But that's okay because ALT is still working. WIMI is holding up. Damn, WIMI's a beast. And ALT, we're about to crack low a day right there. Remember I told you WIMI had to go to the bathroom? WIMI says, I think I got diarrhea. Tell you the truth, not really. I'm speaking for my case. She says, no. That was just an assumption on my side, on my part, that I think that women would be more likely to, that would be better. I think women would be better at cutting losses than guys would be. But it is nature to not want to accept, like if you're wrong in a trade, it's like human nature to want to deny and not accept that you're wrong. And you know, losing, you gotta learn how to lose in trading, that's for damn sure. Really, I should risk VWAP. I shouldn't. I'm looking at the chart on WIMI, and I shouldn't risk. I shouldn't risk. I should risk VWAP. Well, it may not pull back to VWAP. So we're down to 26. Well, I am risking VWAP because what's my order in at? I got it at 25.82. So yeah, well, yeah, I should risk VWAP, but I'm not going to. Should I risk VWAP? So let me look at the 5-minute chart one more time. I mean, because I really can't see this thing going up too much higher. I mean, it could consolidate, though, over VWAP, and then... But I just don't think it will. But then again, I didn't think it was going to keep squeezing over like 10. So, what do I know? I'm glad I covered VXRT. Back up towards 1040. So yeah, definitely a scalp trade. I hope VXRT goes higher. Keep going. Keep going. Okay? Analyst upgrade, $22. Jesus Christ, are you serious? Did that guy smoke some crack before he gave the upgrade? He did something. He had a vision. Okay, ALT still hanging around low a day. Even if it holds here, as long as it stays heavy, I should move my stop loss down. My stop loss on ALT is 27.15. I'm going to move it to just above these pivot points. I'm going to move it just above 26, above 26.50. So I'm going to put it in at 26.55. All right, stop loss is in. VXRT looking like a short. Maybe I'm wrong though. All right, I re-shorted VXRT because I feel like it's about to. I think we might get a yank to VWAP. I got it at $10.22. So I'm thinking this might be a higher low, but I could be wrong. So I'm just going to risk the high of this higher low. So I'm going to risk 1040. But I feel like we might get a dump down to 975. I'm going to add some more shares. I got an order to add at $10.27. And then I'll risk 1040. There we go. We got the add. Now let's see if this thing sells off. And my goal with VXRT is VWAP. That's where I'm looking to cover. Now I'm playing house's money on VXRT right now because I already locked in those gains earlier. So, and I'm keeping my wrist really tight. I'm using the 1 minute chart, and it looks like I'm about to get taken out. Cover. Because remember, if you look at the daily chart, I'm thinking if you're planning on swinging VXRT, I think it's a long. I mean, it got an analyst upgrade, so how can it not go up? Right? WIMI is still going sideways, holding over 26. Man, this thing, something else. Came in within 1 penny of my stop loss. Oh, what took me out? WIMI. No, I'm not. Oh, Workhorse took me out. Workhorse coming back. Look at that. Okay, WIMI just I'm out of WIMI now. Took the rest of my profits on WIMI, so that trade's over. And the only thing I got left now is ALT and VXRT. So toggle over to VXRT and we'll see. mRNA joining the NASDAQ. Isn't mRNA already a NASDAQ? Let me look. mRNA. I thought they were already a NASDAQ. Yeah, they're NASDAQ. They're already a NASDAQ. O'Bine says, when are you covering? I am long VXRT. My plan is to cover at VWAP, 975. So, Brian, did you say you're long VXRT from some crazy good price? I thought you did, or was that a different stock? Look back in the chat. What price did you get long VXRT at? If I forgot, I'm sorry. You have to tell me again. VXRT looks like it's going to go higher right now. If VXR hits my risk, this would be my first loss I've taken on the day. And I think, and if you put a gun to my head, I would say that VXRT is going to hit my risk before it hits my profit target of 975. I think VXRT is going to go higher. So really, if I'm saying that, I should cover it right now and not even wait till it hits my risk. You know? But I'm not going to do that because I don't care if I take a little paper cut on it. 10-10. Not bad. Look at that. It's going higher. Told you. Okay, VXRT just hit my wrist. It's going to go higher. Hopefully it breaks high day and goes to 11. So now VXRT is going to be on my radar. Oh, I might be putting a higher low right here. I'm not sure. Is it gonna be able to break out? See if it gets over 1050. Get over 1050. Come on. Squeeze. 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 Come on. 1050. Let's go. Let's go to 11. If it gets to 11, I'm going to scalp it again. Maybe. Don't get rejected at 1050. Come on. Doesn't like that 1050. Wow. It's making me want to short it here in the 1030s because it got rejected by 1050. FOMO got me. Got an order. I got an execution at 1031. Come on. I didn't get executed on all of it. There it goes. Got the rest of it. It's starting to break this trend. So it didn't like 1050. It got rejected. So I took it 20 cents lower at 1031. This is the 1 minute chart though. So, I mean, if you look at the 5 minute chart, the trend is still intact. So this just could be a pullback and this just go sideways and then keep going. So it's either going to break this. I need it to break test 10 again. Need it to test 10, get low below 10, and ideally I want VWAP. I want like 975. That's the goal. 975. Hell, if it pulls back to 950, shit, I might even buy it. And try to swing it overnight. Yeah, I don't know what NASDAQ 100 is. That's good question. Oh, let's see here. Everybody in Sykes' room is talking about CYDY, and then IZEA. They're talking about that one. I haven't looked at that one today. And over in Investors Underground, talking about WIMI, NEO, IZEA. Let me look at that one. IZEA. Oh, it's bouncing off its lows. I bet you Henry's long this right now. He loves charts like this. And did you pay yourself up at 1050? Buying? Did you take a little bit off? Did you take a little bit of profits up at 1050? Maybe take a little bit off at 1050 and then risk $10. Ecor bounced. Forgot about that one. Glad we didn't chase it. Remember? Is up 250% or whatever. We're like, I can't chase it up here near the pre-market highs. Look at it. Selling off. But now it's bouncing. Put in a higher low. So Ecor. How much is Ecor up? So now Ecor has given up. Now it's only up 183% today. So we'll keep that one on watch. You were out at 10:39. Not bad. Booked the win. We're just booking winners left and right today. Have you traded anything else, Matt Alvarado? Since your Ecor home run? Hold up, I'll be right back. I gotta get a refill on my drink. Actually, I better put the stop loss in on the XRT. You know what? It's holding up. I don't like it. I'm going to get out. Cover. This is just a... This is not a good setup. I'm just fucking trading just to trade. Over trading. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. All I'm in is alt. Alt is testing low a day. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Looks like alt's gonna give it up.
Daddy!
Hi.
Where you were going? Where you were hiding, Daddy?
Okay, I'm buying the breakdown. Or shorting the breakdown. I added to my alt just now.
Can we have your vitamin?
You want my vitamins? No, sweetheart. We already had our vitamins for the day.
Why?
Why do we have them? So we can kill the COVID.
Why? Kill the cold?
Yeah, kill the COVID. Okay. Out of 1039. LOL. Are you still in WIMI? No, I hit my I had a stop loss in at just under 26. So WIMI. It sucks that it just, man, I hate it whenever I don't. Look at that. It just took me out. It barely took me out, and then it just goes right back up, and it's holding now, going sideways, consolidating. This is very bullish price action on WIMI, and I wish I was in, but I didn't do like Henry and give myself enough wiggle room. But that's okay. I mean, shit. I don't know how much I made exactly, but I probably made close to $1,000 on it. So, and ALT I tried. ALT, I thought it was about to flush down and just give it up, so it was breaking low a day, so I added down here. So we'll see what it does. And looks like VXRT still going sideways. To me it looks like it's about to roll over, but I'm not going to get in it. I'm going to be done for the day. I'm going to set my stop loss on ALT and then just be finished for the day. Let's see here. What's today's date? Today is July 13th. Let's read my little quote book that I got here. Let's see what it says. Ooh, this is what I'm going to tell my daughter. Pay attention to a person's actions and not their words. Some people have the words of a winner and the actions of a loser. These people are losers. They are known as articulate incompetents. Wow. Yeah, that's what I'm going to tell my daughter when she gets a little bit older. I'm going to be like, all right, look. You don't listen to what guys say. You only pay attention to what they do. Okay? Because most of the time they're just trying to get laid. Okay? That's how they get laid, is they tell you what you want to hear. So yeah, this is good advice. You know what? I've done this myself. Pay attention to a person's actions and not their words. Some people have the words of a winner and the actions of a loser. Sometimes I've sat here on the live stream and I've said all the things that I should be doing, and then I've done the opposite. And there goes a crack on VXRT. Good sell up at 1039 buying. Nice sell up in the 980s or in the 1030s, breaking down. So I would have been right, but I didn't want to stay in it. It looked like it was still going to squeeze out and go higher. And I'm finished. I'm up, locked in 2,000. Well, not quite 2,000. 1,969 in profits. So it's a good Monday. Good way to start the week. Hopefully I don't fuck it up. Yep, Leroy, I'm watching it. VXRT breaking down. But this is just a pullback, though, on VXRT. I wouldn't say that this is not at all a short. This is still not a short. Let's look at the... In fact, I feel like this is a buy right down here. Right above VWAP. And it's all because of the daily. Look at the daily. Ooh, another one that I was interested in on the daily was EKSO. Let's see what this is doing. Kind of a similar looking daily as EKSO, but it's not really going today. So, but it's consolidating. It's not giving it up and not really going, so it's just kind of going sideways still. Back to VXRT. So yeah, this thing right here, it's pulling back. I mean, this looks like a long to me from the daily chart. So that's why if I was I had a ton of conviction, I would be buying this pullback right here. But I'm not going to buy it because I don't want to be anything. I don't want it to take up my mental capital. And if I would have held my short from the 1020s, I would have covered into this flush down at like 980, right down towards VWAP. WIMI, big crack on WIMI. Big crack on WIMI. Big fat plumber's crack on WIMI. So I am done trading for the day. I'm going to set my stop loss on my, I think I'm going to put it at 26. I'm going to set my stop loss on ALT at just over 26. And let's see here. Okay, got my stop losses in on ALT. I think I'm done. Done trading. I'm going to get away from my computer. Something that I need to be better about. Not sitting in front of my computer all freaking day. Especially when I have nice profits. Don't need to be sitting here hanging out, bullshitting around, taking, subpar setups. And, oh man, don't come back, ALT. Wish I wouldn't have added down there trying to chase it. I only chased it because I already had I was in the money. I was in the green. ALT. Well, if it gets over 26, so be it. Workhorse took me out. Consolidating overview app. Looks like it wants to come back. I'm just going to leave it alone too. I'm not taking it midday. I'm not going to trade it right now because this thing could keep grinding and go higher. More downside on VXRT. Down to the 960s. Gosh, makes me want to buy it. Man, makes me want to buy it at 970. I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it. I'm going to get away from my computer, boys and girls. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for interacting. Thanks for interacting. Thanks for sharing your trades. At minimum, I always tell myself I'm going to throw another live stream in on Wednesday, but minimum, I'll be back Friday. I might do one on Wednesday too. Not sure. Probably will. I got to do one on Wednesdays. Wednesdays are good days, I think. Wednesdays have seems like there's a lot of action on Wednesdays. Actually, let's be honest. There's a lot of action every day usually. So, other than that, muchas gracias. Have a great day. It was fun, even though Henry wasn't here.